Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today's February the 13th, 2021. We're going to do a portfolio review of our simulated portfolio being tracked right here on TipRank. Before I go into that, and before I show you the next stock that we're going to add to the simulated portfolio, if this is your first time watching our videos, make sure before you go, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel, because what we're giving you is a heads up as to where we're expecting the price to be for the stock market. Also, tap that bell notification so you do not miss out on whenever we upload our predictions to this platform. So now you guys can see it here on TipRanks. These are the current stocks that are in our simulated portfolio. And for the most part, all of our particular stocks that we picked are showing us some gain. The only one that is not showing us any gains is Acumi right here, down 9.09%. But as you can see, as I scroll through our stocks here in the simulated portfolio, we're definitely seeing some emphasis in gains right now. So the question is, should we keep them or should we take them out at the profit that we're currently seeing them in at? The first one that we're going to look at is going to be AGTC, Applied Genetic Technologies. You guys can see right here, this is our overall prediction that we are looking at in AGTC. So the market definitely is giving us some gains here. Do we need to keep it? Should we allow it to go on? Is there weakness entering this particular market for Applied Genetic? Currently, we are not seeing that much weakness coming into the market when you look at it from a weekly to a monthly basis. So we're going to continue to go on in our forecast into the market for Applied Genetics. We're looking for the market ultimately to come around $7. This month, we already seen the market in Applied Genetic come up to $6.66, which is pretty close, but it's not close enough. And when you look at the market on the daily time frame, we're definitely still seeing that the market wants to continue to go higher price. The only issue is that restriction that came in, like I said, around $6.66. Okay, so definitely this upcoming trading week for Applied Genetic, we may have to take this one off our simulated portfolio based off us seeing restriction coming around $6.66. Now, the next one is Acumi. Okay, let's look at this one real quick and see whether or not we need to get rid of it, because as you all can tell, this is our prediction that we garnered right here on the week of January the 11th, 2021. And definitely there's a lot of weakness coming into the market in Acumi, a lot. It had earnings and it wasn't good, obviously, because if it was, the market wouldn't have closed towards low in the bar. So we still have weakness in the market in Acumi. 3-week time frame definitely looks weak. Okay, this is not profitable in seeing how the market concluded this current 3-week price bar. Not at all. It is definitely giving us a lot of weakness here in Acumi. Even right here on the monthly time frame, it's still giving us weakness. So we are definitely looking at taking this particular stock out our simulated portfolio. Okay, next week we're going to look at that, and whenever we do, we would show you all on our video, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, whatever the case may be. We're definitely eyeing this one to be removed from our portfolio, okay, because we do not like that. Now, let's go ahead and look at the next one, which is EQT. Let's go ahead and put this in here real quick. As you all can tell, EQT, it is not doing a lot, right? We've done a prediction for EQT on a monthly time frame back here during the month of January. Now take a look at what occurred into the market in EQT. It propped up and is holding support right here around $16.25, give or take. So that tells us already that the strength is still present. We are still anticipating the market in EQT to continue to see higher price. So we're not going to get rid of this, even though we're seeing the market right now in EQT trading below our overall break-even point. But from looking at the price chart, we're not seeing a lot of weakness being garnered. Okay, now the next one is Calera. Let's look at this market real quick for Calera. The ticker symbol is KLR. So looking at Calera on a weekly time frame, you all can see right here that we have endured some selling. The volume is climactic. Even the market closed well off the highs. right? Looking at it on the 3 weeks time frame, it's a lot of volatility going on into the market in Calera as well. Monthly, same thing. So this one also is looking to show us some emphasis and weakness. We're definitely seeing that on these varying time frames. Now take a look at what occurred on Friday's trading day. We saw a lot of volume, but the market was still able to close towards the high of the bar. We are actually seeing the market in Calera trade well away from our overall trend. But when you look at this from a long-term basis, yes, you can expect the market to give us some weakness. But are we still seeing the market able to hold its own and continue to see the movement go higher in price? We are. So we're not going to change this one up yet. It needs to be a little bit more watched. So we'll definitely look at that next week. Now the next one is quad graphics, okay? So let's go ahead and look at quad graphics real quick. You all can see here that the market in quad graphics have seen an insurmountable amount of strength on the week of February 1st. Now we saw some profit taking going on. Do we need to get rid of this particular market right now in quad graphics, or do we need to maintain it? Okay, because you can see here that quad graphics is already up 24% since we concluded or entered this into our portfolio. Right? Do we need to take this off, or should we keep it on? That's the question. Because looking at this on the weekly time frame, there's definitely more profit taking going on into the market. Earnings is coming up February the 24th. Got to be careful, because that can definitely increase the volatility into the market for quad graphics. And actually, I'm thinking about taking this one off at 24% profitability and take it in as that. So let's go ahead and remove this one and take that profit. And there it is. Profit at 24%. Congratulations on catching that particular one in the market. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this and this horizontal line. We're not going to track quad graphics anymore. And the next we're going to look at is going to be Sprouts. Okay, let's look at Sprouts real quick. Sprouts as well had a fantastic 3-week price bar, but you can also tell that there has been weakness entering the market in Sprouts. Monthly time frame right here. You guys can see even on the monthly time frame that Sprouts is not doing a lot. It just simply trading within its range. Okay, so I'm not really expecting a lot coming out the market in Sprouts. It was one opportunity that we've seen on the weekly time frame that we was going to play, and we did. And the market definitely came into its own. It did go higher, and there was opportunities for us to take it a couple of weeks ago. But seeing that the weakness is still present in Sprouts, we're going to remove this one too. Now it's only 1.06%. That's it. But when you understand the market and you understand the weakness is coming through, you need to take it and take the money and move it to somewhere else. So let's go ahead and take this one out in Sprouts. We're not going to track that one anymore. Took that profitability at 1.06%. Let's get rid of this. And now we're going to move on and take a look at the next one, which is Textainer Group, TGH. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this real quick. You all can see here that this is monumental. Like the market in Textainer Group, when we did our video, was trading right here around $20.50. Here we are, we had 23. This is very good to see that play out. Now it can still come up to around $24, but when you're into the market and you see such a monumental move as what Textainer Group has done, you take the profit and go. We're up 12, almost 12.75%. So let's go ahead and take this one away as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take that one out at profit, 12.71%. Gone. Congratulations on catching that one. So let's go ahead and take this away. And now we're going to see our next one. So now, next one that we're going to look at is UBS. We've been following this one for a while too. You guys can see for the most part that UBS is not giving us a lot of volatility. I mean, we have it all the way up here trading around $20. And we look at where we're at right now, around $15.50. Not a lot is going on, but the strength from the weekly time frame is still being revealed. I'm still seeing the strength here on a 3-week time frame. and I'm still seeing the strength here on a monthly. So I'm not going to get rid of this particular portfolio for UBS, but rather we're going to continue to play on. I will probably try to TP out the market around $17.15 for UBS. Okay, so we're going to leave that one on. And the last one we're going to look at before we go to the one that we're going to add to the portfolio is Vornado Realty Trust. All right, you guys can see here that this market is not giving us a lot. It's not giving us a lot of weakness. It's not giving us a lot of strength. It is simply consolidating. Okay, so nothing on the monthly time frame to be too worried about. 3 weeks time frame, same thing. Dividends was given out on the 25th, on the 29th of January, and a lot of volume came through. We closed well off of the highs, so definitely it is letting us know that the market is not that invigorated to continue to see higher price, right? So I'm really expecting this market in Vornado Realty Trust to continue to trade sideways, and that lets us know that the strength is still being garnered here. Okay, so we're going to continue to hold out on this particular forecast into the market in Vornado Realty Trust. Definitely going to watch this one as well, right alongside with Akumai right there. Okay, so now the one that we're going to add to this particular simulated portfolio is going to be, ticker symbol is SLCA. You guys can see right here is US Silica Holdings. All right, this is the one that we're going to add to the simulated portfolio under the premise that this particular stock has the ability to go higher in price. All right, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. Now, ultimately, we're going to see the market try to grab and touch support around $8. Okay, so long as price trades above $8 in Silica Holdings, we're going to expect the price to go higher. Now, how high would you expect the market to go? Around $12, $13? Could we see the market in Silica go? It sure can. Definitely, we can see it come up there towards 14, right? Especially here on the monthly time frame, we can see this market in Silica come up there towards $13.50, give or take. Okay, now for us, our focus is going to be on $13 though. We would TP the market at right there around $13 for Silica, and that's it. We're going to add this to the portfolio real quick, and I'm going to let you all go. That's done. Let's go ahead and look at it. As always, just for simulation, we just put 5 stocks in to track into the market. Okay. Now the price that we have for Silica is at $9.78. It's the purchase price. You guys can see from TradingView, the market price is at $9.75. So that is correct. Okay. So that's it. Now let's look at the analysts. Let's see at what the analysts are talking about for Silica Holdings. Okay. So looking at the analysts who track this particular stock, out of a total of 4 analysts who track this stock, we are seeing 1 with a buy, 2 with a hold, and 1 with a sell. Okay, so like I said, for the most part, they're not looking for a lot to go on in this particular stock, but generally it has an overall rating of a hold, which is not negative, which is not positive. They're simply looking for this market in Silica Holdings to go sideways. All right, so we're going to track this one now. It's in our simulated portfolio, and now it's your turn. What do you all think about Silica Holdings? Do you think the market's going to go higher, lower? Which analysts are you in agreement with? Right here. Here they are right there. The analysts who track this particular stock. What do you think? Let us know with a comment in the comment section. And as always, make sure you maintain a profitability. Trade different.